Today I'd like to talk to you about high humidity and the problems that you can encounter in the screen making room. One of the big problems is the high humidity actually causes the screen, which is hydrophilic, to absorb moisture from the air. The higher the humidity, the more moisture it will absorb. And what's going to happen there is that moisture's got to go somewhere. So when you go and expose your screen with a high humidity and your positive next to it, chances are your positive is going to stick to the screen. What's going to happen is your positive could be ruined. Also, your screen could be ruined. The best thing is if you can lower your humidity, it's the way to go. And we recommend humidity in not only in your screen making room, but the entire shop should be below 50% relative humidity. The lower it is, the better your screen is going to work. But if you can't lower the humidity, go with ChromaLime. ChromaLime is designed to not absorb as much moisture from the air. And because of that, it's not absorbing that moisture, means your positive isn't going to stick to the screen, and your screen isn't going to stick to the exposure unit. It's just the right product to use in high humidity situations, which is now in the summertime. It's hot, it's humid. If you're sweaty and warm and uncomfortable, I guarantee your screen is going to react just like you. It's not going to work. One thing about the screens that absorb moisture, like almost all emulsions absorb some moisture. ChromaLime is designed not to absorb as much moisture once it is dry. As a screen absorbs moisture, believe it or not, the screen gets a little thicker because it's got moisture in it, so it swells. That moisture can cause a big problem. It's going to cause delamination from the mesh. It could cause the moisture to be leached out as you're doing the exposure because that vacuum is sucking the screen dry. You get a good dehumidifier, you can lower that humidity, and your problems are going to be greatly reduced in the screen making room. Also in the printing room, because in the printing room with high humidity, what happens is that moisture is still in the screen, and it can actually affect the emulsion and the ink as you're printing. So what will happen is your screens fall apart. Lower the humidity, it's like your problems just go away. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a screen side by side. I'm going to have ChromaLime on one side and a regular emulsion on the other, and I'm going to expose them at the same time. We'll show you exactly what we're talking about. Because our lab doesn't have high humidity situation, I'm going to simulate it by actually spraying it with a fine mist of water on both screens at the same time, put the positives on, and expose it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You see that? Yeah. Okay, let's see what's what. Oh, look at that. Huh? Oh my gosh. Okay, did you hear that? That means that stuck to the exposure unit. Let's see how this goes. See how that's sticking?
Yeah. So it like literally pulled up the ink. Oh my gosh. So you didn't pull up any emulsion.
Okay. I mean, that is still okay, but you could actually hear it and see it sticking to the screen, right?
Yeah, but now that won't be as dense.
You're right.
Because there's literally ink on there.
Yep. Remember how you heard that? Listen to this one. That's static electricity. Okay, now let's take this positive off. Huh? This is reusable. This shows that ChromaLime didn't absorb the moisture from the air. Now I'm just going to dry these two screens. By the way, because this didn't absorb as much moisture as this one's going to take longer to dry than that one because it resists the moisture. This one has absorbed moisture. So drying will actually be a little bit faster. And by the way, just because it's exposed doesn't mean it's not going to absorb more moisture in your shop. Keep your relative humidity down. It's going to make everything easier for you. print better, clean up better, everything. It's the way to go. Get the humidity down.